His value just keeps on going down. You know, he's going to need extra money now and all that. So for the price and offers on are, they're just going to keep.
Jake Paul just went after Tommy Fury, dropping a rematch contract like it was some surprise birthday gift. But instead of cake and balloons, it's 12 rounds of pure chaos, and it's 12 rounds for a reason. Jake isn't just aiming to win, he's out to crush Tommy's already fragile reputation for good.
Survives on pressure, and believe me, I wouldn't have my son sat here if I didn't think he could deliver, because there's no way in this entire world my son would disgrace.
And the best part, Jake's not keeping this offer private. Nope, he's blasting it all over social media, calling Tommy's bluff for everyone to see. Seriously, Jake, you think you can just throw out a match offer like that and wreck a guy's career?
1 minute body punching. Hasim, I'm coming for your body fight night.
Come off the body punches right here to some reverse incline push-ups. Knock those out, hop on.
Jake Paul just dropped a rematch contract like it's the final boss challenge in a video game. And here's the kicker, 12 rounds or nothing. Not 8, not 10 minus 12 full rounds. It's Jake's way of telling Tommy, you're either going down or we're fighting until one of us needs oxygen. He even posted on X saying it's only 12 rounds. The level of petty determination here is unmatched. This isn't just a contract, it's a public call-out on steroids. And don't even try to call it a publicity stunt. Jake's basically saying, I'm still salty about that 1-point loss, and I want a rematch so long you'll need a snack break halfway through. The man's out for revenge, redemption, and probably views, but mostly revenge. This 12-round condition isn't about proving who's better, it's about who can survive longer in the ring. Classic Jake.
We don't do pressure of any description. We're here to fight. You know, he's been around on the big stage most of his life. You know, I think when he first started out, he was meant to do big stuff just for who he is, being Tyson Fury's brother.
But hold up, Tommy Fury, the self-proclaimed real boxer, just did the most Tommy Fury thing ever. He rejected an $8 million offer. Yep, you heard that right, $8 million. I mean, who needs that kind of money when you're apparently living off past wins like it's 2023 forever? Jake Paul claims Tommy and his dad were like, nope, let's do a video game instead. A video game, really? Tommy, what's next? Are you going to fight Jake in the metaverse, where the only thing at risk is your Avada's self-esteem?
That's better. That's a nice jab there from Tommy Fury. It's a good left hand as well that got through. The first meaningful shot of the fight landed right at the end of the round.
Here's the thing, Tommy's boxing stock is dropping faster than crypto in 2022. The dude beat Jake and KSI, yet somehow can't get a seat at the cool kids table. How does that even happen? He's got wins over two of the biggest names in influencer boxing, yet he's less popular than a quiet Wednesday afternoon. So, what's the deal? Maybe Tommy's waiting for a better offer, but let's be real, there's no better offer coming. What's he gonna do, wait for a miracle? Good luck with that.
His value just keeps on going down. You know, he's going to need extra money now and all that. So for the price and offers on are, they're just going to keep going.
And while Tommy's out here rejecting millions, Jake's just sitting back, smirking like, bro, are you seriously acting like you have options? He doesn't.
He writes, I can't believe I'm writing this, but I am now not fighting Darren Till on January 18, 2025.
Tommy's biggest fight got cancelled when Darren Till pulled out, and now the only thing he's fighting for is a future opponent. Who's even left for Tommy to face at this point? His next gig might be on a YouTube boxing card, but here's the catch, he's probably going to have to fight on the undercard. Now, let's dive into the real mess behind the scenes, the Fury family fallout. Word on the street is that John Fury, Tommy's dad, was the one who nixed the whole thing.
Jake Paul likes to play these little games, but he can't play any games with me because at the end of the day, it's impossible for him to get in my head. You know, the guy can put out whatever video he wants. I'm here solely focused on Sunday night. I'm going to take his head off.
Apparently, John Fury thinks influencer boxing is just a circus ruining the Fury family's serious boxing legacy, which, okay, fair enough. But let's not pretend the Fury legacy has been spotless either. We all know the drama isn't exactly new. But here's the twist. The legacy versus cash debate is causing serious family drama. John's holding tight to the real boxer narrative, but Tommy's looking at his shrinking fight offers and thinking maybe all that clout isn't so bad after all. It's like watching a reality show in slow motion. One side is stuck in boxing tradition, while the other is eyeing the money. It's like being punch drunk on tradition, and it's all about to explode. Let's talk about that massive miscalculation. Did the Furies really think Jake Paul was just going to fade away after losing by a single point to Tommy in February 2023? Huge mistake. Jake didn't just bounce back, he came back with a vengeance. In November 2024, Heat fought Mike Tyson, packed 70,000 fans into AT&T Stadium, and even managed to break Netflix with the number of people trying to stream the fight.
Natural? 51 years old?
What do you think of Tyson and Jake?
I wish he didn't do it. I wish it wasn't a thing. I wish it wasn't a thing where a 58-year-old guy was going to fight a 28-year-old. That said,
Jake turned his loss into the biggest moment of his career, while Tommy's just sitting there. What has he done since? Right, he beat KSI, but he still can't shake the feeling that his popularity is fading fast.
Streaming giant Netflix is being issued a class action in relation to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
Did I mention Netflix crashed because the fight was so big? Jake turned what could have been a career setback into a full-on comeback. Meanwhile, what's Tommy been doing since that fight? His biggest win after Jake was beating KSI. Seriously, that's like bragging about winning a neighborhood dodgeball tournament while Jake's playing in the Super Bowl.
Why not? You know, the brothers, aren't they? They're both big stars, you know, and at the end of the day, both characters. I'd love that to happen.
Tommy's in a serious bind, clinging to the idea of traditional boxing and holding tight to that real boxer image while the rest of the world moves on without him. The reality is, boxing isn't just about punches and jabs anymore. It's become entertainment, and Jake has mastered that part.
I was surprised when Tommy scraped away with that 1-point split decision W last time.
I feel like that's
to fight Jake.
I feel like that's the one sore spot.
If Tommy doesn't catch up, he might end up fighting for irrelevance instead of a real paycheck. The longer he ignores the writing on the wall, the more he'll be left behind in the dust. Millions of dollars are slipping away, and his family pride might be the thing that costs him the most.
We're gonna have crowd noises playing. The air horns will be black. It is going to be loud as shit in here, and we have the craziest circle.
Now let's talk about Jake Paul's revenge master plan. The man's been obsessed with redemption ever since that 1-point loss to Tommy in February 2023. Rumor has it that Jake's training camp has gone into full Rocky IV mode. His team reportedly identified Fury's biggest weakness, conditioning, and built a game plan around it. Jake isn't just looking to win, he's planning to drag Tommy into deep waters where his stamina won't hold up.
Your tire flip, you coming right in here, you got some nice good squats. As soon as he finishes up with that, Coach BJ is gonna bring him right here. We're gonna do some hard shots to the body, tap the body.
1-minute body punch.
Insiders say Jake's been training like a man possessed, focused on late-round dominance. This explains the 12-round condition in the rematch contract. It's not just about proving he can last, it's about pushing Tommy into exhaustion, where Jake can pick him apart. It's smart, ruthless, and classic Jake Paul.
The whole time they're gonna be throwing water in my face. You never know what's gonna be coming at you in the fight. You can get your eye poked, you can get blood in your eye, like my last fight. So the whole time they're gonna be throwing water in my face.
If you thought Jake's approach was intense, wait until you hear what Logan Paul had to say. He went full savage mode on a podcast, calling out Tommy hard. Logan didn't hold back, saying Tommy scraped by with a 1-point win, claiming that's not really a victory. He basically dismissed Tommy's win as a fluke, happening only because Jake wasn't at his best back then.
He come in and is the fight off with Tommy? I went, no, it's not. And then he just went, look, we put this up, and I just went.
Let's face it, Tommy Fury's career trajectory looks like a soap opera plot gone wrong. He beat Jake Paul in February 2023 and then defeated KSI in a fight that felt more like settling a TikTok beef. So why does it feel like his boxing market value is sinking faster than a leaky boat in the English Channel? First, there was the whole Darren Till fight withdrawal. Tommy was supposed to face Till in what could have been a defining moment for his career, until Till started talking about using MMA tactics. Suddenly, Tommy pulled out faster than a contestant on the first night of The Bachelor *. Was it fear or was it smart business? Maybe both, but the optics were terrible. Tommy came off as if he were dodging danger, which only fueled critics who already believed he was all biceps and no bite.
Maybe for 5 seconds, but I genuinely believe this. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. Like, look at what he just did. He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
While Jake Paul is out there fighting legends and making headlines, Tommy's career seems to have stalled. His biggest move since beating KSI was rejecting an $8 million rematch offer. It's like turning down a winning lottery ticket because you can't be bothered to claim the prize. His reluctance is starting to look less like strategy and more like career sabotage. Fans are starting to turn on Tommy. They've gone from cheering for him to demanding proof that he's still serious about boxing. Social media is flooded with comments like "Fight Jake again" or "Retire already." The boxing world is ruthless, and right now, Tommy's one bad move away from being labeled as the guy who beat Jake once and then disappeared. Rumors of a 2025 rematch are swirling, but the million-dollar question is, will Tommy accept the 12-round challenge? After rejecting Jake's $8 million offer, it's starting to feel like Tommy is playing career chicken. How long can he dodge Jake without completely tanking his reputation? The truth is, fans are done waiting. They want this fight now, or they'll move on. Tommy can't afford to stay on the sidelines any longer. He either accepts the rematch and proves himself again, or he'll be remembered as the guy who had it all and let it slip away.